Edo State, though only a marginal oil-producing state, subscribes to the South Clamor for resource control. Some of the respondents said the post-amnesty dialogue was to have served as an icing on the amnesty deal. They said with the bomb blast and the attendant apprehension, the prospect of peace and development in Niger Delta now seems bleak.
Various security agencies to be on their toes, because it's not just following a governor up and down in an air-conditioned vehicle that makes for security. They must be able to ensure that every places, everywhere, including government houses, whether annexed or not, are properly mined, are properly fixed, are properly screened.
It must be curbed immediately, because people must not go that length. Because once it starts and people now begin to do it, Nigeria, once people start copying things, it goes into a different magnitude. When people now begin to copy this, you find that we are all going to live in fear.
I totally condemn it. There are ways we can ask for what is for us. They're using violence. Nobody will condone that. But however, our mixing is failing. And I hope that what happened yesterday will not happen again in this country. Because the Americans would target as internal terrorism. Whether it's internal or it's international, terrorism is condemned any place in the world.
Others are, however, of the view that the conference was ill-timed as the federal government did not meet its side of the amnesty bargain.
Bomb blast that took place yesterday, though I am not in support, as they said, the meant, is to make a statement. And what statement is that? The government is even asking what statement. The statement is to show, is to kind of unveil their grievances. They are not happy.
They started very well. They saw the sincerity in them when they started. And now you are saying the dialogue to start all over? Or what does that mean? In fact, we have to appeal to the federal government. And those that are leading all this will lead us well.
The conference, jointly organized by Delta State Government and Vanguard Media, already has seated Governor Osomole, his Delta and Imo States counterparts, Minister of the Niger Delta, Chief Ufote Kaite, and some other top government functionaries before the blast. It was alleged that the bomb was planted by the operatives of the Movement for Emancipation for Niger Delta to stop any gathering perceived by them as not in the interest of the repentant militants. Beauty Robami in Benin.
First of all, it shows that the amnesty is not working, but I must first of all say something that I totally condemn it. There are ways we can ask for what is for us. They're using violence. Nobody will condone that. But however, the federal government himself is very irresponsible from how they had packaged the amnesty program. And also again, I have a different side of the so-called amnesty. First of all, in various interviews, I have said that why would anybody ask for amnesty if he or she is not a criminal? The word amnesty is when you are guilty or you want the government to forgive you for what you have done wrong to the society. They are freedom fighters. So first of all, they are not supposed to go into that area or using the word by quote, we are seeking for amnesty, because they were not criminals. They were freedom fighters. But having said that, the whole total package, the same people they are trying to help were not benefiting. We have a popular saying in Benin, where people are benefiting from these things, and the same people are not benefiting. You have what they call a welfare package for the society. So what the government would have done is infrastructures, gainful employment, creating an enabling environment that will accommodate the rich and the poor. These things were not done. What they did is select some people, take their gun, put them in the creek, and give them 30,000 or 6,000 a month. I'm not sure of the figure. And where a police corporal who is wearing full uniform, his salary is 21,000. These are not preposterous. I don't know who is their advisors. I don't know where they are getting their ideas from. But it's all about certain people benefiting, disfranchising the large numbers of the people who are entitled to this. Because it is crazy for anybody to say, stay in the creek, we'll pay you money. What you would do is create an enabling environment where people will have gainful employment, where people will be happy. These people are used to money. They have wives, they have girlfriends, they have social life. So if you are just giving them 30,000 and they're not doing anything for this money to earn it, you're killing them. Go and consult American government, consult the Canadian government, consult the British government. Let them give you some idea that can help you. Do not think you know it all, because nobody knows it all. So the arm mixing is failing. And I hope that what happened yesterday will not happen again in this country, because the Americans will target us internal terrorism. Whether it's internal or it's international, terrorism is condemned any place in the world.